Okay, quiet please. We ready to roll. Good evening and welcome to the Committee on Education. Please silence all electronic devices. Chair, we're ready to begin.
Good afternoon and welcome to today's Committee on Education. Oh, I know. Good afternoon and welcome everyone to today's Committee on Education vote on 4 pieces of legislation. Intro number 6444, sponsored by Councilmember Natasha Williams, a local law in relation to requiring the New York City Department of Education to provide information on establishing after-school programs. Intro 725, sponsored by Councilmember Linda Lee, a local law in relations to requiring the Department of Education to create a website for schools to list surplus school supplies to be claimed for use by other schools. Intro number 868, sponsored by Councilmember Althea Stevens, a local law in relations to requiring the Department of Education to report on the number of District 75 students and the criteria to determine the location of District 75 schools, and Resolution 129, sponsored by Councilmember Eric Botcher, calling upon the New York City Department of Education to carry out instruction in bicycle safety in all New York City schools. The committee previously heard testimony on Intro 644, 725, and 868 as part of a March 29th hearing on legislation and Resolution 129 at our January 25th hearing on DOE's admissions process. I encourage all of my colleagues to vote yes on this important bill, as each piece of legislation helps to ensure that students are provided with the resources and support they need to thrive. If CM Lee are present, please make opening statements.
Great. Thank you so much, Chair Joseph and colleagues. This bill, Intro 725, really came from a very grassroots level. One of our constituents who is a teacher in one of the schools in our district brought this up. And I know that, Chair Joseph, you've said yourself that there is a system that the DOE has, but it doesn't work well. And so hopefully this bill would create a platform that is user-friendly for DOE schools to post their surplus supplies and facilitate school-to-school exchanges. So very excited about this bill and hoping that everyone is in support of it and votes yes. And, definitely would love to further legislation that promotes efficiency and reduces waste in the city. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Councilmember Lee. Councilmember Stevens?
I encourage all my colleagues to vote yes on all the bills that we have here today.
Thank you. I would like to thank my staff and committee staff, and I will now turn to clerk to call the roll.
Testing. Good afternoon. William Martin, Committee Clerk, roll call vote, Committee on Education. All items are coupled. Chair Joseph.
Aye on all.
Lewis.
Aye on all, and congratulations to all my colleagues.
Dinowitz.
Aye on all.
De La Rosa.
Aye on all.
Hanks.
Congratulations to all my colleagues, Councilmembers Lee, Stevens, and Botcher, and aye on all.
Krishnan.
Aye on all.
Lee.
Aye on all.
Menon.
Aye on all.
Thank you. Narcisse.
Can I have a second to justify not only my vote, but something that took place today about, since we are an education committee. Once you learn to read, you will be forever free. And being part of this was a great thing. And since we're in education, so we're going to have to look out for that. And I thank you for everything, and I vote aye for all.
Thank you. Wrestler. Sanchez.
Aye on all, and congratulations to my colleagues.
Schulman.
Aye on all.
Stevens.
Aye on all.
By a vote of 13 in the affirmative, 0 in the negative, and no abstentions, all items have been adopted by the committee, and the roll will be held open at request of the chair.
Thank you. ça fait là pas de bon tout. Mon chéri, regardez ça m'a fait nous connaît, mais c'est pas pour comme dans ça. Yo invité tout le monde là, chéri. Yo t'ai invité tout le monde là. Qui ça me défait non? Qui ça me fait non? Et moi dit qui ça me défait? Mais c'est Bill là n'a voté chéri. Li ba pale, son bay ki pale tout an, nou toujou di sa. Son timon, sa ka fet jodi, sa ka fet jodi a, Nassis, sa ka fet jodi a, e bon bay ki fet jodi a, non? Reading is every day. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I am. Yes, my first time y'all hear about reading. This is not the first reading. This is a reading.